Introducing first, accompanied by Benjamin Woolitz, he is one half of Reality Bites.
Because I'm going home
From
with the
New
title.
Orleans, Louisiana, the Iron Pitbull, Antonio Bronson.
SWA Championship Wrestling. This is Big Tiny Mazingo sitting here at ringside with broadcast colleague Flying Brian Hicks. First bout of the night here in Calhoun, Mississippi. And to the Iron Pitbull, Antonio Bronson, with his tag team partner from Reality Bites, Ben Woods, ringside for this first bout.
Oh, we're kicking things off with a bang here tonight, Tiny. This is going to be a heck of a matchup.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, it is. Now, these two are very unlikable people, if you will, in my opinion there.
That's because these people in Calhoun, not the smartest knives in the drawer, if you know what I mean.
Well,
they don't know talent when they see it.
Well, that's a debatable issue. That's debatable.
And his opponent.
And Antonio Bronson will be taking on a crowd favorite here in Calhoun, the icon Nick Wonder.
And listen at this Calhoun crowd. They're going nuts for this guy.
Nick is a former junior heavyweight champion, Deep South heavyweight champion from SWA here. And ever since the last few months, I guess, since he lost that title, he's been really upset with management, but it's really an ongoing issue, if you will, there, Brian.
Yeah, I've heard some rumblings about that, on the street. Hopefully they get things worked out.
Hopefully so, because this is very talented. As that flip, the iconic flip right into the ring, he does that every time he enters the ring.
Yeah, I'm not a Nick Wonder fan, but I got to give credit where credit's due. He's a pretty good athlete, but Antonio Bronson just one up there.
He did one up him with the cartwheel there in the center of the ring. And our first bout of the Southern Heavyweight Championship Tournament #1 contender tournament. There we go. Underway here, Antonio Bronson taking on Nick Wonder, locking up, driving Nick Wonder to the corner. Not necessarily a clean break. Antonio doing a little taunting there, along with his partner Ben Wood on the outside.
See, he's immediately trying to get into Nick Wonder's mind, taking him off his game plan. I like that.
And that's what they're going to have to do, maybe with a little cheating there, if you will, too.
Well, I've never seen these guys do anything that was untoward.
Through that fireman's carry over to I'm really not sure what I would call it, into a pin. Antonio jumps up really quick from that one there. Nick trying to get this crowd fired up behind him.
That Antonio Bronson is a powerful man.
Yes, he is. He's not a huge stature of a man, but just the tenacity and intensity that he carries in that frame. And just, as you said, raw power. I mean, just as he tightens up that headlock here on the Nick Wonder. Nick counters into a headlock with on it. Excuse me. Might need to get me something to drink there here in a second. Rolls him back onto the ground into a headlock, holding that headlock still. Antonio trying to fight out of it. Right. Referee Obama checking to see if the shoulders are down.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Antonio counters and locks Nick into a headlock of his own. Nick Wonder fighting to his feet. Hip toss to Antonio Bronson. These two have been in the ring opposite each other several times that I know of. Both been in the business a while. An uppercut from Antonio Bronson, throwing Nick Wonder out of the ring and to the floor.
That's smart. You know it does.
And that Nick Wonder hits the floor hard here in Calhoun.
You know how much padding's on that floor? That's 0%.
0. Antonio follows him out. Another big blow to the shoulders there. Big forearm once again. Antonio's just punishing Nick Wonder here on the outside.
Really got the upper hand right now. Nick could be in trouble.
Very much so. Oh, Nick Wonder with a huge right hand. Another huge right hand by Nick Wonder, throwing Antonio to the ring apron. And now Nick's got to keep his head on a swivel here. Ben Woods right outside the ring, and Antonio, big right hand to the midsection, throwing Nick Wonder back into the ring.
Now that never would have happened had Antonio not been distracted by a fan in the crowd there. I don't know if you saw that, Tiny, but that fan should be ejected immediately.
I'm not sure if I see what you see. Oh, a Skilroy. Oh. Antonio kicks out. It looked like it too there. Referee Obama staying right on top of this action to make sure everything's clean. Reversal. Nick Wonder up and over. Showing some of that agility. Oh, RKO right into the ring there.
Ooh, that's
from out of nowhere, I guess you would say. Both men back to their feet. Antonio on the ropes. Nick Wonder twisting that wrist around. Looks like he's setting him up for a pump handle slam of sort. Huge pump handle power slam. 1, 2. Antonio kicks out right away almost.
Got to say, that was a heck of a move.
Another right hand to the midsection and an uppercut from Antonio Bronson. Huge blow to the back. Brings Nick Wonder down to his knees in the center of the ring. Now Antonio putting some pressure on that left shoulder of Nick Wonder.
So far, things have been very back and forth, very tit for tat in this match, as we expected it to be.
And there's where Ben Woods comes into play. You've seen Nick Wonder reaching for that rope, and Ben kind of pulled it just out of reach before Nick could get his hand back on it. And Obama calling for the break.
I didn't see that. I must have looked away.
Yeah, that's tends to happen with you sometimes. Antonio bringing Nick Wonder back to his feet. Puts him right back down on a knee with another huge blow to the back.
Here we go. There we go.
Throws him over to a pinning situation and a kick
a
out
slow
of 2
count
from Nick Wonder.
A slow count.
Well, that seemed pretty on point with the other count a while ago we had.
I've heard you count before, Tiny. You also have slow counts.
Well, I have a Northeast Jones education, so it's okay. It happens sometimes. Antonio taunting this crowd, and they are showing their displeasure with him.
I don't think they're boos. I think they're saying, ooh, ooh, like they're in awe.
Well, you hear what you want to hear. Oh, and a huge roll-up. 1, 2. Antonio grabbed the ropes and pulled himself up on the ropes pretty quick to get out of that pinning predicament. Sets him up for a huge German suplex.
Wonder's in trouble.
And Antonio, like I said, that powerful short frame of Antonio Bronson just makes those German suplexes deadly. He's slamming people to the mat as hard as he does.
Look at that. Wonder's hurt. He can't even get up.
Looks like a little dazed and confused look in his eyes, yes. Antonio bringing him back to his feet. Little forearm to the face there. Set him up for Antonio blocks the suplex. I'm sorry. Nick Wonder blocks the suplex. Huge vertical. Oh, wow, what a beautifully executed vertical suplex from Nick Wonder on Antonio Bronson. And both men crawls over to a pin, throws one arm over and gets a 2 count. Antonio kicks out.
Once again, back and forth. There are 2 tough guys in the ring right now, folks.
Very much so, and Nick Wonder is a cardio beast, I consider him, and Antonio seems to be taking him to his limit here.
Look at that look in Antonio's eyes. Look at that. That's a madman.
Like a pit bull, and a huge clothesline turns Nick Wonder inside out. Goes for the pin. 1, Nick Wonder gets to the ropes on the opposite
Come
side of
on.
the ring there.
Come on. He's a mile from the rope.
I'm not so sure. Referee Obama right there in the position to see better than we are, Brian. Nick Wonder's got to get back to his feet here and get back into this match. Antonio's been in control here for quite a while, it appears.
Look at all the little girls in the audience, how sad they are now that Nick's getting beat.
They aren't very. Oh, Nick Wonder ducks under. Huge hurricanrana. You got to watch him. He is jumps back up to a drop kick. Antonio into the corner. Huge splash into the corner.
Look at this.
Set him up for a senton. One. Oh, Antonio kicks out pretty early there.
Pretty impressive kick out right there. That took a shellacking.
He just took a fury of blows there. Just
Right.
to kick out that quick. That shows his tenacity he's got there. Nick got Antonio up in the fireman's carry. Antonio counters, rolls him up. 1, 2. He rolled, and he
Just managed
referee
to get
Obama
up.
seen that Antonio had hold of the tights. It looks like.
I don't think that's what it was.
Exactly what a referee Obama was telling me. And another roll up from Nick Wonder. 1, 2, 3. Nick Wonder goes on to the next round of the tournament.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Nick Wonder wins the first round of the Southern Heavyweight #1 Contendership tournament here. Going to go on to the winner of the next bout, I guess you would say. And Antonio and Ben trying to tell referee Obama that Nick had a hold of the tights. And
They're right. They're absolutely right.
well, I'm not so sure I seen that. I can't say whether I did or did not.
Are we watching the same match here, Mazingo?
We are watching the same match, Brian. I just cannot say if I seen that or not. I did not see it with my own eyes. These fans are proud to see Nick Wonder moving on to the next round of the tournament. He's making his way.
This was a
around,
tough
slapping
match.
hands.
Could this play a factor later on in the tournament?
Very could possibly. Very could possibly.
Does he have enough gas in the tank?
Well, he is a cardio beast. It's according to how long he's got to rest before the next match tonight. See if he's going to take the win in it or what. We'll have to wait and see, I guess.
These fans love him, and I can't understand.
Antonio Bronson.
The second match for the #1 contender in the SWA Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, already in the ring, the other half of Reality Bites from New Orleans, Louisiana, Benjamin Woods.
And our second bout of the evening, the next first round match of the #1 Contendership tournament for the SWA Southern Heavyweight Championship is going to be the other half of Reality Bites. Ben Woods taking on another crowd favorite from right here in Calhoun, just up the road in So-So, Big Rascal Hunter Rhodes. And these fans are loving them some Hunter Rhodes, let me tell you.
I wonder about these people. I really do. I don't understand the wrestlers they throw their support behind. I really don't. I really don't.
Well, he's a hometown boy. He's from right up the road here. He played ball here, if I'm not crazily mistaken here.
We've got real talent from the state of Louisiana in the ring right now. And we're going to cheer for some guy that lives down the road.
Well, we've got great talent from right here in Jones County entering the ring right now. For some sometimes, Brian, I really like you, man. Sometimes I think your vision's a little blurry.
Well, it's not the first time I've heard that, but I still say I'm right 90% of the time.
Just 90?
95.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Well, humility is your biggest asset.
Thank you. Thank you.
Referee George Red Shoe Strong in charge of this contest. And we are underway, and these two are no stranger to competition. Once again, they've been in the ring against each other several times in tag team bouts, and I'm not real sure if this is their first time in a singles bout one-on-one. I can't really recall, but they know each other very well. Ben is a 20-plus year veteran in the ring, and Hunter is, well, in the several years.
A 20-minute veteran, I believe.
A little longer than 20 minutes. He's been here a few years here in the SWA since he made his debut.
Has anybody checked his ID? He looks like he's about 15.
Well, he's not much over there.
What are the legalities of children wrestling?
I don't think there's a child labor law, against wrestling. I'm really not sure.
I'm excited to see this one. I think this is going to be a slobber knocker.
And both these men are powerhouses. Not real sure what Ben's weighing. Probably I'd say in the neighborhood of 250, maybe 250, 260.
I'd say that.
And Hunter, I think he claims 275, 260, 275, somewhere in that area. I'm not going to comment on that. He might hurt me, so I'm just going to stay out of that part.
That's what it says on his Tinder profile.
On his Tinder profile. Better than Brian. These two in a collar elbow just rolling all around the ring in a lockup, and George Red Shoe Strong trying to get him off the ropes, calling for a break here in the corner.
These two guys do not like each other.
No, they do not.
You got to watch him, ref.
Ben trying to tell him, referee George Strong, that Hunter had hold of the hair, and they're asking the crowd now, trying to get their input, I guess. George saying he didn't see it. They had hold of the arms. Antonio Bronson voicing his opinion on the situation. Now, just like the last match with Ben Woods at ringside, you've got to keep an eye. Hunter's got to keep that head on the swivel as you see him looking at Antonio. He can't take his eyes off the partner. He could be a deciding factor in this match also.
Now, you said that last time, Mazingo, and nothing illegal happened. So,
well, true, very true, but the possibility is there. Both these huge men, and Hunter hits Ben. Ben stumbles back a little bit, and Hunter's just standing in the center of the ring ready to go. Here they go again. Hunter ducks under. Ben tries to pick Hunter up, and Hunter just picks Ben up like he's light as a feather, slams him down to the mat in the center of the ring.
There's that 275 at work, right?
Oh, going for the stink face, and quickly Antonio Bronson drags his tag team partner out of the ring, out of harm's way.
Thank goodness.
Telling the referee, give us a minute, time out here.
I was this close. It almost got real sneaky.
No one should be subjected to that move. That move should be illegal, if you ask me.
Now Ben's got to keep in mind here, he's referee George Strong working on that 10 count. Ben rolls back into the ring to stop the count and right back out, take another breather.
Sometimes you need a little extra time, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well, he's got to be smart
That's
about it.
a smart athlete, absolutely.
He's got to be smart. He is a 20-plus year ring veteran, as I've said, so he's got to keep in mind that working 10 count, he's got to get back in the ring before referee George Strong gets to 10. Otherwise, he will lose this round of the tournament. Making his way back up to the apron. Hunter Rhodes readily awaiting him inside the ring.
I'm going to have to find out where he got those tights. I think I could pull those off.
As long as you don't wear them up here. I'd highly appreciate that.
I look good in red and black.
Well, you might possibly, but at least get the loose fitting ones. And Hunter getting this crowd fired up. Calling Ben Woods chicken there for just a second. Now Ben calling for the test of strength.
Here we go. We'll find out who's chicken and who's not right here.
As you see, once again, Hunter Rhodes watching his back with Antonio Bronson on the outside of the ring.
Girl, you almost shut up.
Now Hunter, even though he is a younger competitor in this this promotion and in the independent scene here regularly,
Wet behind the ears, I believe
well,
they say.
he's still very ring smart, ring savvy, if you will. You know, he knows he's got to watch this ring veteran across the ring from him. They're going for the test of strength.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Both men locked up. Looks like Ben Woods getting the better part of Hunter Rhodes right now. Driving Hunter down almost to a knee. Then there he is down to the knee. Ben kind of showing off a little bit, getting cocky. And there comes Hunter Rhodes fighting back up, fighting back to his feet. Ben Woods goes for a kick, and there goes the punches. Oh, and a huge elbow to the forehead. Goes for a pin, and
there we go. 2 count. 2 count.
I can't tell really what happened there. Antonio, did he grab George's feet and drag him back?
No.
And there it is. Antonio going for the feet. Ben Woods flying knee into the back of Hunter Rhodes, knocking him outside the ring. Showing off for the people, and Antonio, I think, got a cheap shot in on Hunter there. I couldn't really see over the crowd.
He decided
another cheap shot from Antonio Bronson on the outside of the ropes when the referee's back turned.
Decided Hunter needed a little outside time.
Well, Ben Woods now all cocky now that he's got the better of his opponent with the help of his tag team partner on the outside there. Let me guess, you didn't see that either,
I think he was trying to help him up.
Yes. Oh, driving Hunter face first into the
Look at the kids scatter.
Chairs. The crowd scatters trying to get away from this, and Antonio kind of getting cocky once again. Ben Woods throwing Hunter Rhodes back into the ring. I'm sorry, I'm hung up on Antonio there all of a sudden. Hunter Rhodes trying to fight back to his feet. Ben Woods with a huge right hand stumbles Hunter.
Ooh, he's seeing stars right now.
Another huge right hand from Ben Wood, almost knocking Hunter outside of the ring. Hanging up on the ropes, face first into the turnbuckle. And Hunter seems to be on Dream Street right now.
Yeah, he doesn't know where he's at.
Huge chop to the chest from Ben Wood. Dragging Hunter back up. Going for it again. Another huge chop to that chest.
Man, that shook the building.
That is a huge hand. Ben is not no small man. He's 6'6", 6'7" himself, knocking on it at least if he's not there. So you can just imagine how big of a hand that is there. Not sure what he's going for here. Claw, maybe? Going for the iron claw.
Yeah.
The iron claw from Ben Wood.
I love it.
Takes Hunter down to his knees there, and Hunter's trying to fight back off of it.
Oh, this is it. This is it, Tiny.
Hunter seems to be losing a little bit. Starting to fight back up now. Starting to fire up. Throwing several blows into the midsection of Ben Woods, trying to fight back to his feet. And a raking knee across the eyes of Hunter Rhodes. Huge.
Oh, wow.
Huge clothesline, flying clothesline from Hunter Rhodes takes Ben Woods off his feet.
Perhaps a misstep right there.
Both men down.
Yeah.
Referee George Strong starting that standing 10 count.
Instead of just continuously pummeling, tried to go to the ropes. Maybe gave Hunter enough time to regain his composure. The only misstep I've seen from Reality Bites here tonight.
Ben dragging himself back to his feet. Hunter Rhodes doing the same on the opposite side of the ring. Both men back to their feet. Huge forearm from Hunter Rhodes. Another huge forearm puts Ben back on the mat. Ben is in a predicament he doesn't want to be in. Here comes Hunter Rhodes with a stink face to Ben Wood.
It's the worst.
That's better than Rakishi Stinkface. At least there's some satin or whatever it is. That's and Hunter Rhodes goes to throw a punch on Antonio Bronson.
Here we go.
Antonio's got him locked up. Oh, he moves out of the way, and Ben knocks his tag team partner off the ropes.
Referee, can we get some order in this
Ben
match?
Woods, a huge power slam from Hunter Rhodes on Ben Woods in the ring. 1, 2, 3. Hunter Rhodes wins this round of the Southern Heavyweight Championship Tournament. This is the first round tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Second round will be the next show that Hunter Rhodes moves on tonight here in Calhoun, Mississippi.
Unbelievable.
Another hugely athletic match. Now Hunter Rhodes giving Ben Woods a little taste of his own medicine with an L on the forehead there.
Mazingo, I'm going to have to chalk that up to poor officiating.
Poor officiating? I'm not sure where you get that from, Brian. I think
Hunter should have been
George
disqualified.
Strong. From where? Where should he have been disqualified?
It's several times throughout the match.
Name one.
Close to the end there.
Well, all righty then. I'm glad you see things that way.